My name's John Metcalf, and the course I lead at UCLan is the BA Honours in Sports Studies. Yeah, certainly. The BA Honours in Sports Studies is a multidisciplinary analysis of sport through a socio-cultural perspective. It covers a wide topic area, very similar to the A-level PE range, and it allows students to use option modules to create pathways throughout the degree, and the pathways can be sports development, PE, coaching, or exercise and health. Yeah, the delivery of teaching is really varied. We've got the traditional lectures and seminars, but we also do practicals, group work, discussions. There's delivery through residentials, web CT, through blended learning via the internet. A whole host of ways that make the delivery and hopefully the students' learning really exciting and engaging. Really, from day one in induction, we get the students to, for 2.5 days, they go off campus to our Tutor campus up in Llangollen, where they do a residential there, and they focus on working as part of a team, being a leader, team building activities. And then from then on, really, it's carried throughout the 3 years of the course. Through pretty much every module, there will be some group work in terms of workshops, seminars, practicals, and some of the assessments are based on group work. We've got state-of-the-art lectures and seminar rooms that are networked and have got PowerPoint and videos and all that kind of thing. But we also use Preston Sports Arena, which is a £12 million sports facility, and we use that to deliver the PE aspects and the coaching aspects. We also use the strength and conditioning facility that we've got, which has got elite level equipment in there that you would use if you were dealing with an elite level athlete, and that is for the exercise and health aspects of the course. We also use, or the students will have the opportunity to access the coaching analysis suite, which again is kind of industry relevant because that's the kind of stuff that is used in the industry. Yeah, Preston Sports Arena provides perhaps one of the best outdoor sports facilities in the Northwest. So the students get a great experience with that. With the strength and conditioning, it's not just a normal fitness suite, it is using equipment such as Alico weights and Kaiser machines that are very specific to the industry in terms of dealing with elite level athletes. And again, the software that's used for analysis, again, is industry specific. So I think those facilities are unique. Some of the feedback from the students about enjoying the course is the support they receive, and every student within the course is allocated a personal tutor who supports them in various areas that they might not just be academic areas, could be personal issues or whatever, and they can certainly point them in the right direction. Each module has a module tutor who is also there to support them in a modular sense, and then there's the course tutor, myself, who will support them at a course level. Also, our first year cohort is allocated a dedicated first year course tutor whose responsibility is to support the students from their transition from either sixth form or FE and make that transition as smooth as possible into AG. And similarly, our top-up students who come to us for our third year, they have the same dedicated tutor who is responsible purely for that. And then in addition to that, you've got the university-wide support system. So you've got student support workers if they need assistance with the learning. So there is a really good support network there. There's the personal development module in the first year, and straight away we look at where they want to be in 3 years' time and how they can get there and the skill set that they need to get. Within and that carries on to the third year, where there's a specific career development module, which is a core module that they have to do, where they're looking at what they're going to do when they exit. We also have within each semester what were traditionally reading weeks. We have enhancement weeks where the students have the opportunity to do National Governing Body Awards or minimum operating standard awards, which run through years 1 to 3. So by the time they leave, they've had the opportunity to get industry qualifications to make them more employable as they exit. But also there's the opportunity to do experiential learning. We can go into the workplace, and that can be part of a module. There's work placement, where they can take a year out in the industry and then come back and finish the studies. They do that after the second year. We also have a summer camp fair, if you will, where industry comes in and recruits students for things like Camp America or Disney or BUNAC or coaching soccer in America and things like that over the summer months. So the students can then get experience in terms of putting their qualifications they got into practice and be able to enhance the CV with roles and responsibilities and those aspects. And also we try and encourage our students to get out and volunteer in the community through the V project to gain valuable experience that way. So hopefully when they leave, if they've taken advantage of all these things, they'll have a really strong CV. And in the second year, there is the option for the students to take the Right to Play module, where they then go out to Kenya and see how sport is used to enhance the community there. So there's plenty of options for them to go abroad. And in addition, if they wanted to go abroad in their work placement year, if they chose to do that, then that would be an option as well. A lot of our students who take the PE pathway then go on to study postgraduate certificate in education for a year and then move on to becoming a PE teacher. And then a lot of other students will go on to do masters. And within the school, there's a master's in sports management and in sports coaching, as well as going further afield to study. Okay, my background is I did a degree, my undergraduate degree in sports studies at Chichester University, and then did a master's in exercise and nutrition science at Chester, and I'm currently on the write-up phase of my PhD based at the University of Central Lancashire. Sports I'm involved with are mainly endurance sports that include sort of running and cycling. I'm into surfing, which is a bit of a problem because of there's no waves around here, and climbing and snowboarding as and when I can. Sports studies is a great subject area for a student who wants to study sport, but at this point in time hasn't really focused or don't want to focus their studies into one particular area. So if they just know sport is the area they want to, it's a great course for that because it's got such a wide breadth, but then it's got the flexibility to be able to then create these pathways that I was talking about. It's also a great course if you're thinking about becoming a PE teacher because there is that PE strand that can be created through there. And it gives you a great overview of sport as well. So there's a lot of options and it can be flexible. So that's one of the strengths of the sports studies course. I'd recommend UCLan because it's a really kind of exciting and dynamic new university, and the city of Preston's a new city. So you have a really good city experience and university experience when you're here. The academic standards are high and the lecturing staff are highly passionate about what they do, and we're quite innovative in our teaching. And also, from a social aspect, there's the award-winning SU as well. So I think as a whole, in terms of a holistic package, I think the University of Central Lancashire is a great university to study.